Today we're going to be fishing the pond behind my house, and to do that we're gonna have to drive a little bit. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the pond is just over the creek and over there through the fence. And you have to get to the gate first. Holy, a turtle right there. I don't know if you can see, but there's a turtle in the creek right there. Huh, pretty neat. So the pond is just up this hill and to the right, or I mean left. And we have to go through a fence and walk like 200 yards, which is nothing, but alright, so if you could see, there's that red barn over there, and that little dip right in there is the pond. Oh, there's a buck. That's pretty neat. Maybe if he sticks around, I'll shoot him for deer season this year. What is that? A forkhorn? Pretty nice sized buck. Maybe he'll grow big. So, start off, there's a lot of lily pads, so I'm throwing on this Panther Martin, black and yellow Panther Martin. There's two bucks, one's a spike and then the other one's a forkhorn. Neat. I'll just get over through here. Oh, my balls. Ow, ow, ow. My balls. So the combo we're using is this Okuma X Series baitcaster. It's a 8-to-1 gear ratio, and I'm pairing it with the Tatula. I think it's, what brand is it? I think it's a Daiwa. I think it's Daiwa. A Tatula Daiwa, which is, I have them both for my spinning reel and my baitcaster. I love the carbon fiber. I love this rod. It's probably the best rod I've ever had. Cross right here. Came here just in the right time. Later in the summer, this pond, it gets kind of doesn't get very good because the bass stop spawning, and I don't know, it just doesn't get very good once it gets later into summer. But if you get here right before sunset, when all the shades casted on the water, it's pretty good. Of course, there's only little dinks in here, but you know, a fish is a fish. Yeah, right there. This is the pond. It's infested with lily pads. Actually, the owner, it used to be a really good pond, but the owner let all the beavers eat all the willow trees around it, so the sun just got onto it and all lily pads came in. So pretty much this point right here is the only spot you can bank fish. Otherwise, you'd have to get in a boat or cast super far off, which that's not very ideal. I mean, I'm running 50-pound braid, so it don't matter if I get into weeds. I'll be able to pull it out, but still don't like to get all caught up. Beautiful day. Jeez, what the hell? Alright. So my dad used to fish this when he was a kid, and he said these panther martins used to kill in here. Which, give it a try. Maybe it changed. No, it's a pretty, oh, got one. Pretty easy, you know, there's just dinks in here. But, you know, a fish is a fish. Millions of fish in here. It's very overpopulated, that's why there's not very big ones in here. Hands are slippery, can't get it through his lip. It's also not very big, can't lip him. Come on, bud. Don't make me grab my pliers. So, we got first little nice dink of the day. Nice little largemouth bass, give him a good release. I know it's always nice catching a fish on your first cast. Even though he might be a little small. It don't matter. Still fun to catch. So, this pond was built in like near the early 1900s by the owner's dad. This is, oh, another one. Well, this one feels a little bit bigger. Oh, he's in the lily pads. Oh, he's nothing. He's no bigger at all. You know, that probably is the same fish. Just a little bit larger. Oh, I got him right in the eyeball. Ouch. That might hurt. I don't know if you're going to make it, bud. You're losing an eye. I'm sorry. Oh, his fucking eyeball is stuck to my... Ugh. Ugh. Yucky. You know? Guess my dad was right. These bass love this panther martin, which, you know, I never thought that they'd go for panther martins. Really thought they would just go for whopper ploppers and stuff. Which, you know, they do. Well, I've caught a lot of fish in here with whopper ploppers, but Alright, so I'm gonna aim for that little cove right in there. Or probably try to get right in there. That was off by a lot. Oh, we're getting hits. Huh. I'm not going after it. I hear a bunch of music. Huh. That's weird. That's some like classical music. The owners of this pond, which I asked permission for, of course, not trespassing. They're old. That's really loud music for them. If I can hear it from their house, which their house is probably like close to a mile that way and down over a bridge. That's weird. And they don't let anybody drive over here. That's why I walked from my house. Might be their daughter. Oh, I was getting bites there. Dang it. I keep on wanting to pull up to get it out of the lily pads. But, you know, that's whatever. I'm gonna cast along right there, or that fish jumped earlier. Oh, there's wakes right there, a big fish right there. A big fish right there. You know, really, when you're fishing these ponds, when it's super calm water, you can tell where the fish are at by the wakes in the water. You see, like, wakes like that. When I'm throwing top water and I'm not careful where my line's at, a lot of these fish will just scatter and you can see all their wakes just going away from the lure. Which, of course, it's going to happen. There's tons of fish in this pond. They're all tiny little dinks. It's an overpopulated pond, and it doesn't help that there's no room for them in these lily pads. But it's all right. We're still catching fish. Tonight I do want to throw on my new Whopper Ploppers and see how it works in here. It's big. It's a 110 size, which it's pretty much bigger than each fish in this pond. But we'll try it. All right, perfect. Come on. Come on, eat it. You know you want it. It's flashing. Huh. Ah. Got nothing but, caught the 10-pound lily pad. So, the way the wind goes, it probably blows all the food into that cove over there. Cast in between there, because there's no way to get over there with all this poison oak right here and there, and you know, this is literally like the only place you can cast. Like, this is the only spot that has a good enough range of no lily pads to fish, which is unfortunate. Might invest in getting a kayak. Oh, damn. Alright, so right at that moment, my phone literally just died. And I hooked into like a couple more fish right after that. Obviously, they were small, but tomorrow I'm gonna actually check if my phone's charged, and I'll finish the video tomorrow. It'll be a separate video, but it'll be an actual full fishing video. So if y'all want to watch that, just come back tomorrow.